Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be doing another movie review today, and today we're going to be doing Under Paris, the new Netflix movie that's on. Obviously, you know Netflix. I came across this movie. I was interested due to it being a shark movie. I like shark movies, as you guys should already know if you've been following the channel for as long, however long you've been. And this was a very interesting story, and kind of out there due to the reason is because you have a character by the name of Sophia who is a scientist, and she and her team, along with her husband, are trying to find the shark that they tagged due to they're trying to save sharks and other wildlife in the ocean from dumping, from nets to trash, etc., etc. That happens a lot. Now, again, this is a French film. There is an English dub where you can watch it. Now, again, it's not going to link up to the lips moving like you would think, but again, it does a good job, in my opinion, so where you can understand what's going on. Now, when she has her team go down there of a shark that they think is only a few months old, it turns out the shark is a lot bigger, and when they tag the shark actually attacks the team, offs them all, and she goes down to try to figure out what happens. And we see where she gets attacked and she gets dragged all the way down into the water. Somehow she survives, even though it looks like either she had a busted eardrum or something in her mouth. Later we figure out it was only a possible blood vessel in her brain, and we see where she has been in exile, I would say, after what happened to her team and her husband after 3 years. And then she later gets contacted by this group that is trying to find the shark, and the shark has somehow now arrived in Paris and from saltwater to freshwater and has been there for however long, and they're trying to figure out a way to get her out without harming her. Now, Sophia is reluctant at first due to meeting Mika and a few others. Now, I'm just going to say this now. This group is a bunch of activists. And again, activists, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, these characters came across very stupid. And the reason why they did is because they were more concerned about saving the shark when the shark was already starts attacking people. And they come up with an idea of, okay, well, if we don't save her, then they're just going to kill her. And they make a big announcement online. They have a bunch of people that go to the catacombs underneath Paris, and they get just attacked at some point after using a sonar, and the one that thinks, oh well, we'll be fine, even though she's touching an offspring of this shark, she still gets attacked. So it's like, basically like the old saying goes, a kid placing their hand on and you know what I mean. When a kid keeps placing, oh it's hot, oh it's hot, oh it's hot, they're gonna get burned over many times before they get worse, right? So Sophia gathers her own team by working with law enforcement, and one of the law enforcement ones, he has a hard time of understanding her, Aldi, because he has his own past of being in the military, and he ran from his brothers in arms. We find that out. He even tries going to his captain of trying to convince her to stop the main event that's supposed to be going on in Paris, and it doesn't get stopped. They even try going to the mayor and her goon squad, as I'm going to call them, because they're a bunch of morons. They, oh stop it, we put however much money in here and it's not going to stop us and all this other kind of stuff. And it just goes horribly wrong, as you would evidently expect with this film. They do try to stop the shark, but unfortunately they get shown where they take a small team down to not only kill the sharks but be able to stop them, and it doesn't go well. They are revealed that there is just enormous sharks in this area, of so many babies that this one shark had. And long story short, man, the team gets destroyed. They just get ripped apart from everything because of how bad nobody listened to them. And the sharks get loose and they just tear all these Olympic swimmers apart, and they just don't have no chance because it's pretty much a feeding frenzy in this area. And the military starts taking matters in their own hands, and they start shooting at the sharks. Now, unfortunately, they do not realize that there are shards in the water that are, I'm assuming that's from the war, and they're not active. But again, if they go off in a certain manner, then again, they will be active. Now, they do go off, and it causes a massive tsunami in the area. It just demolishes all Paris. Like 90% of Paris, I think, is underwater. Even the Eiffel Tower is underwater, everything. And what we see at the very end is Sophia and Aldi, they're the only survivors, and they're just surrounded by sharks. And that's how the movie ends. Now, that's just a quick summary of the movie. I think this movie was interesting. I think that it was interesting concept on the story. I was more interested on the story rather than the characters, because the main character Sophia did come across very stupid in the beginning. Then she realized that she's dealing with a machine that was built to kill, and she finally, I think, realizes that in the film. And the other ones that she was allying herself with just not was not wanting to listen to her, and I think they finally paid the price. And I think that's what happened with a lot of these characters, because again, in a lot of, I've noticed, not only horror movies but movies in general, and especially a movie that has to deal with a an animal that is not normally are supposed to be aggressive, and they just get shown like, hey, you got egg on your face, so to speak, and they were an idiot, and that's pretty much what occurred, and they paid the price, with their lives in this film. I think anyone that is a shark fan, I would definitely say give this movie a shot. The reason why I say that is because it's a little bit of a different twist. It's a little bit of a different twist. It gives you something to enjoy. It gives you something to look forward to, and gives you something to new to try. Is there a ability for another film? Yes, there is. But I do recommend anyone that has not seen the film definitely check it out. It's a good shark movie. It's a good thriller. It's a good drama film movie. And I would definitely recommend just give it a shot. If you guys enjoyed the video, hope you guys like, leave a like, comment down below. Hope you guys enjoy. Share the video. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you as always on the next one.